Chess.com is here with the Grandmaster Irina Krush, who just held a miracle ending, or shall I say, waited for her opponent to make the mistake. Tell us what just happened there.
Yeah, I mean, that was an amazing save. I mean, I got incredibly lucky. I mean, the thing is that I was just completely losing. Like at some point in the, between move 30 and 40, I overlooked something and messed up what I thought was a decent position. It was a complicated game. And I just lost a piece. And, I had a few pawns. I mean, it was absolutely hopeless. But somehow she didn't put it away right away. She kind of got a bit passive, let me put my pieces on the best squares, didn't really seem to find the plan, gave me a pawn, didn't get her A pawn too far. And I could see that she was just kind of struggling, to win this game. So I kept playing. I kept rooting for Tatev, who was playing next to me, and I was definitely more interested in her game than my own because, it's not like I just had to move my pieces back and forth. Wait for my opponent to win. And at the end, the lower we got on time. I mean, I started to feel like we had some chances in the game. Finally, I knew had opened up, once my pawn started going there. And unfortunately, I didn't pick the right pawn move. I still got into this bad rook end game that I knew probably losing. But there was no time to calculate, and at the end, I mean, it's just losing rook versus pawn, and she just has to give me the right check. I was just shocked by the wrong check on g8, which lets me keep her king out, and she can't get my king out of the way. So wow, I mean, yeah, it was amazing.
You've played more Olympiads than 97% of the people that are here. Was this the biggest Olympiad save of your career?
Probably not. I mean, this was an amazing save. It's going to go down in my memory. But there was once a game I was playing against women's world champion Su Yuhua from China in the Olympiad in 2002, and I was just absolutely lost. And she hung a rook in one move. She just didn't see my knight move, which seemed to be doing nothing, was attacking her rook, and she gave me that rook, and that's how I won that game. So I feel like maybe they're even more lucky, but this was pretty hopeless.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to call it that, but it kind of was. And let me just finally ask you: should the USA go on to win a medal, does it take something like this to win a medal at the Olympiad?
Maybe. I mean, this was a miracle. This was a miracle, and I don't know. I felt like for part of this game, it was already done. I just was moving the pieces around, and then at the end, I just, I got my chance.
Rook versus pawn, kids. Study your fundamentals. Take it from the Grandmaster, and also don't ever give up. Your teammates are counting on you. Irina didn't, and it paid off. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mike.